In Jackson, I mean, for quite a while now, you know. Steve, obviously, he started out with Tom's Wrestling Club in Toms River. Then, you know, he lived in Jackson, so, you know, he opened up a lead over here in Jackson. And, you know, it's kind of been a pretty good feeder program for Jackson wrestling. You know, a lot of the guys that came through, the couple state championship teams that were, you know, Coach Goodell had, and the guys that, you know, Coach with Stanley has, kind of came through the elite program, in other words. And Steve is just a phenomenal coach, phenomenal motivator. You know, he cares about the kids, and you know, he definitely cares about Jackson. You know, and his son will be, you know, attending at Jackson High School in a couple of years, and I think he's done great for the town of Jackson, especially in the world of wrestling. Mostly elite guys. They're predominantly wrestlers. You know, wrestling is a sport where it takes up a lot of your time. But I think some of them do, you know, mess around, you know, grappling events, some jiu-jitsu, stuff like that, just to kind of just get a break from the whole wrestling. But at least they get the sense of competing still. At this age, have fun, man. Have fun. You know, wrestling's a grind. At this age, you know, just you know, stick with it. Wrestling's a sport that will stick with you for the rest of your life. And you know, I think you know, it'll teach you stuff that no other sport can. I don't even think like an after-school job will teach you the responsibilities, the dedication, discipline that wrestling will teach you. So you know, a lot of kids start wrestling and eventually, you know, they'll give it up. I think you know, if they stick with it the rest of their lives, they'll be thankful they did. Steve's the type of guy where you know, he wants to make you a better wrestler, but it's not just about the wrestling with him. You know, he cares about you. I mean, I met Steve when I was 13 years old, and he's in my wedding. You know what I mean? So you know, something like 15 years later, he's in my wedding, and you know, he's one of my best friends. And you know, the passion he has for the sport of wrestling and for these kids is unmatched. You know, you're not going to see that in any other program. You know, he teaches hard work and instills in these kids to be mentally tough. And I think that's you know, one of the best traits to have, you know, as a wrestler and in life, is just to be a mentally tough person. January 1st, I'm fighting Gray Maynard in Las Vegas. UFC 155-pound belt. I'm defending my title.